Hello everybody, this is Chris from Acustica Audio. Today we're introducing Ash, your new trick up the sleeve to get the loudness that you're looking for. Ash is the first Acqua plugin that includes a collection of classic clipping circuits of the most revered high-end converters. It is super fast and extremely lightweight on the CPU. Ash includes two different skins. If you're an analog lover, you can work with Acustica's 3D classic style interface, Ash. If you want to experience something never seen before here, choose the 2D modern interface, Ash Flat. Now let's hear it in action. Fix the input level and check the peak meter on the right of the slider. The optimal value is for the peak meter to reach 0 dBs. Select the clipper from the mode menu. A good starting point is the yellow type 3 dB clipper. Tune this big knob so that you have an appropriate gain reduction intervention. We recommend an intervention of no more than 2 dBs gain reduction, but it varies according to the song and personal taste, of course. Check the level of distortion with the auto mode. The clipper does not change the loudness value of the signal, so you can evaluate its degradation. Check the distortion level with the delta mode, represented by the symbol in the listening button group. Based on the distortion value, adjust the amount of intervention and select an appropriate amount of oversampling. We recommend at least ×16 oversampling. Adjust the timbre of the clipper and any final distortion via the soft-hard control. Usually hard clipping sounds less transparent in exchange for less perceived distortion, while soft clipping sounds more transparent. Usually a medium intervention is optimal. Now let's get to the mid-side mode settings. Tune the mid-left-right side slider, deciding which portion of the signal should be most affected by the clipping action. For example, you may wish to have a traditional clipper action slider on LR, or something more focused on the monophonic portion mid, or stereo side. Check the result using the mid and side button of the listening button group. Ceiling settings. Turn off the auto mode in case it is active. Now choose an appropriate ceiling algorithm. If Ash is the last element in the mastering chain, we recommend an algorithm based on true peak. For example, a good one is the transparent limiter plus true peak configuration. Usually the choice between aggressive limiter and transparent limiter will depend on the song you're working on and the loudness you want to achieve. The aggressive limiter makes it easy to achieve higher amounts of loudness at the expense of distortion, while the transparent limiter always guarantees an optimal result in terms of final distortion. Choose the amount of oversampling. For a mastering session, we recommend at least ×4 oversampling. For example, transparent limiter plus true peak equals ×4 limiting. Select the post clip in case the limiter needs an appropriate seal intervention. This action is not recommended for simple and true peak sealing modes without a limiter. An appropriate seal is usually less than 4 dBs of action for the transparent mode and less than 2 dBs for the aggressive limiter mode. desired RMS or LUFS levels in the output, adjusting clipping or sealing meters. Final step, output level management. Manage the final level with the out slider or the direct button -1. If a true peak mode has been selected, the output volume is to be considered safe for conversion to MP3 or uploading to various streaming platforms, even without changing these controls. Always check the LUFS value before rendering. With the meter LUFS button, you can configure the input and output meters in RMS plus peak mode or ×4 LUFS plus peak mode. Now you can push the loudness of your tracks like never before with this high-end clipping monster in a simple way. And that's all for today. Up to next time. Peace.